want to talk briefly in this video about creating assignments in Blackboard Ultra. And if you know how to create a test, then you're most of the way to creating an actual assignment, because the base functionality that Ultra uses is the same. Plus and create, then going to head to assignment. And you'll notice that right away you're presented with a canvas that looks exactly like creating a test. And that's why I wanted to present creating a test first, because it's going to be almost the same. In fact, there are ostensibly fewer choices if you're creating an assignment that a student is to submit. Now we're going to give the assignment a name. And you should notice by default that allow students to add content at the end of the assessment is already checked, and it's visible to students by default because this is an assignment. So really, if we're talking about submitting some sort of document, whether that's an essay, paper, presentation, anything that's digital that you'll review, the options I'm going to use are straightforward. I'm just going to give perhaps some essential directions by clicking the plus and then selecting Add Text. Now what's interesting is that if you wanted to, you could come down here and click the plus and then add a page break, and then you could create additional text. And I'm going to show you what that looks like at the end of this video. But then if all you're doing is allowing students to submit something or add text or images inside a text editor window as part of this assignment, then you're essentially done. Just select a due date and time. Determine number of points for this assignment. One option you may want to look at is using a grading rubric. Many find that useful. Rubrics is another topic for another day, but you could add your grading rubric here. It's about 3/4 of the way down this very busy assignment settings window, which by the way matches almost equally the test settings menu. Hit save. You can check for number of attempts. You can enable safe assign for this particular assignment. Again, clicking these links is the same thing as clicking that gear, except it takes you right to that particular option within the settings. And you're done. So let me show you what this looks like from student perspective. I'm going to make this visible to students. I'm going to click student preview mode and start preview. This makes me a fully fledged student of this course. And I'm going to click assignment 1 here, and you'll see when I go to view assessment that I'm looking at page 1 of 2. Notice there's no place for me to submit anything yet. I go to continue, and then I'll see step 2, and then this is the point where I could attach a paper or other document, and then I could add text here as a student. So that is creating an assignment, the basics, just in a few minutes. Again, if you have questions, get in touch via Microsoft Teams or send me an email.